Most people over 60 think walking is enough to stay strong. But what if walking only maintains your legs, and there's one specific squat that can actually rebuild them? It's a move so powerful doctors are calling it the leg restoration exercise. Yet almost nobody over 60 knows how to do it right. And when you do, you'll notice changes in your legs, knees, and balance within just a few weeks. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the doctor-approved truth about how to rebuild your joints, regain confidence in your steps, and possibly move better than you have in years. Welcome back to a new video on Senior Secrets TV, where we uncover the science, the truth, and the techniques that help seniors move, think, and live better than ever. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because each week we share doctor-backed strategies to keep you stronger, younger, and full of life. Picture this: a quiet rehab clinic in Boston. An orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Michael Harris, watches his 68-year-old patient George shuffle into the room. George has been walking daily for years, 2 miles every morning, believing it kept his knees healthy. But over time, his legs began to weaken, and his joints ached more than ever. Dr. Harris looks at George and says, "George, walking helps you maintain what you have. But if you want to rebuild what you've lost, we need to wake up your leg muscles differently." That one sentence changed everything. What he prescribed next wasn't a drug, a supplement, or even a machine. It was a specific type of squat, adapted for seniors. Within 8 weeks, George reported less knee pain, stronger thighs, and for the first time in years, could climb stairs without stopping halfway. Now you might be thinking, squats? At my age, isn't that dangerous? Good question. That's exactly what George thought too, until he learned the difference between dangerous squats and doctor-approved squats. For decades, doctors and magazines have praised walking as the perfect exercise for older adults. And yes, walking has incredible benefits. It boosts circulation, helps with balance, and keeps the heart active. But here's the hidden truth most seniors aren't told. Walking does not rebuild the key muscle fibers that protect your knees, hips, and ankles from wear and tear. Think of your legs like the pillars of a building. Walking brushes off the dust, but squatting reinforces the structure. Without that reinforcement, your joints remain fragile, and the cartilage cushioning your knees gets weaker every year. According to a 2022 study in the Journal of Orthopedic Research, people over 60 who added light squats just 3 times a week showed 42% better joint stability compared to those who only walked. That's the difference between walking carefully and walking confidently. If you're thinking, "Well, I can barely get out of a chair, how can I squat?" Relax. That's exactly why you need to learn the senior version. It's not the bodybuilder squat you see on TV, it's a gentle, joint-restoring movement that even 80-year-olds can master. And once you understand why it works, you'll realize it's not about lifting weight. It's about awakening muscles you've forgotten you had. Dr. Harris explains it like this: when we walk, our knees move in a limited range of motion, around 15 to 25 degrees. But during a squat, even a shallow one, the knees flex to 60 or 70 degrees, activating the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glute muscles that stabilize the joints. In simple terms, squats rebuild what walking can't reach. That's why many orthopedic specialists now recommend modified squats for seniors recovering from arthritis, hip replacement, or age-related muscle loss. They stimulate synovial fluid production, your joint's natural lubrication, and increase blood flow to the cartilage, improving both flexibility and repair speed. But there's a catch. Do squats wrong and you'll worsen joint pain. Do them right, and you can literally rebuild the padding around your knees. According to Dr. Harris, the safest and most effective version for seniors is called the supported chair squat. Here's how. Stand behind a sturdy chair or counter for support. Feet shoulder-width apart. Lower your body slightly, as if you're about to sit, keeping your weight on your heels. Stop halfway, hold for 3 seconds, and come back up slowly. Do this 10 times, rest, and repeat twice a day. This motion activates your vastus medialis oblique, a small but powerful muscle near the knee that walking barely touches. It's crucial for stabilizing your joints and preventing falls. When activated consistently, it tells your brain, hey, it's time to rebuild these legs. And that's when the transformation begins. Think about it. You've spent a lifetime climbing stairs, running a ball, even chasing grandkids. But no one teaches you how to stand up properly. That's exactly what this squat does. It retrains your body to rise with control. Let's talk about Susan. Age 72. After 2 knee surgeries, she feared she'd never regain full mobility. She started doing just 5 supported squats every morning while holding onto her kitchen counter. By week 3, her balance improved. By week 6, she could sit and stand without bracing her hands on her thighs. And by week 10, she danced at her granddaughter's wedding without knee pain for the first time in years. When her doctor saw her results, he smiled and said, "Susan, your knees look 10 years younger on the scan." But what if you could double those results just by changing one small thing in how you squat? That's what researchers recently discovered. A study from the American Geriatric Society found that seniors who combined squats with controlled breathing, inhaling down, exhaling up, saw 70% faster improvement in muscle tone and joint lubrication. Deep breathing increases oxygen flow and lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that slows recovery. Your breath becomes your medicine. So remember, inhale down, exhale up. You're not just moving muscles, you're reprogramming your nervous system to feel balanced again. Most of Dr. Harris's patients laughed the first week. By week 2, they were begging for the next session. One even joked, "Doc, if I keep doing this, I might outrun my grandkids." Humor aside, that's the kind of transformation we love seeing. Here's something fascinating. After 60, the body tends to switch off certain stabilizing muscles that protect the knees and hips. They're called proprioceptive muscles, tiny sensors that tell your brain where your body is in space. When they go quiet, your risk of falls skyrockets. Squats reactivate them. Every controlled squat reminds your brain how to balance, shift weight, and move confidently again. That's why many doctors call squats the balance reset for seniors. And that's what independence really means, isn't it? Being able to walk into your kitchen, pick up your grandchild, or simply stand up from a chair without pain or fear. That's not vanity. That's freedom. Now, a quick doctor's warning. If you have severe arthritis, recent knee replacement, or balance disorders, always check with your physician before starting. But don't let fear stop you. Most seniors over 60 can begin safely with partial range squats. Even 10 seconds a day makes a difference. The goal isn't perfection, it's progression. As Dr. Harris says, the best exercise is the one you can actually do, and repeat tomorrow. How long before you feel the difference? Here's the usual timeline. Week 1 to 2, slight soreness, your muscles are waking up. Week 3 to 4, improved balance and easier chair stands. Week 5 to 8, noticeable strength in thighs, knees and hips. Week 9 to 12, reduced stiffness, better posture, smoother walking. If your legs tremble a bit, that's not weakness. That's your body saying, "Thank you for finally remembering me." Now here's where it gets exciting. Walking plus squatting works like a power duo. Walk to circulate blood, squat to build structure. Like watering a plant and giving it sunlight, you need both. Dr. Harris recommends the 3-1 rule. For every 3 days of walking, do 1 day of squats. This restores both endurance and strength, the perfect balance for aging legs. But here's something most seniors never hear. There's a wrong way to walk that secretly damages your knees, even if you think you're exercising correctly. That's exactly what we'll cover in our next video. Backed by science, trusted by doctors, and proven by seniors like you. You'll want to see that right after this. Squats aren't just physical, they're neurological. Each repetition sends signals to your brain's motor cortex, improving coordination and confidence. That's why seniors who squat regularly report feeling more alive and more in control. It's not just stronger legs, it's a reawakened nervous system. Weak legs don't come from age, they come from disuse. Every time you choose to move, you tell your body, I'm not done yet. Age doesn't cause weakness. Inactivity does. And with one movement, you can reverse that trend starting today. So if anyone tells you, you're too old for squats, just smile and say, my doctor disagrees. Here's your simple, doctor-approved daily rebuild routine. Morning. 10 supported squats using a chair or counter, followed by 30 seconds of deep breathing. Afternoon. 10 gentle sit-to-stands and 2 minutes of relaxed walking. Evening, 10 supported squats again, plus a light stretch before bed. Total time, less than 10 minutes a day, but over 12 weeks, it can completely change how your joints feel and move. Aging gracefully isn't about giving up movement, it's about upgrading it. Your legs carried you through decades of life. Now it's your turn to give them a little care back. And the best part? It is never too late to start. Even if you're 65, 75, or 85, your muscles still respond. Science has proven that seniors can regain up to 50% of lost strength with just a few weeks of consistent squatting. So start small, stay steady, and remember, you're not just rebuilding legs, you're rebuilding confidence. If you found this video helpful, don't stop here. We've got another one waiting for you, backed by science, trusted by doctors, and proven by seniors like you. It dives deeper into how to combine breathing, balance, and recovery into a daily plan that keeps you moving for decades to come. Click on the video appearing on your screen right now and take your next step towards stronger, pain-free legs. Because on Senior Secrets TV, your best years aren't behind you. They're just beginning.